Hi, this is Misty at Nancy's Trunk in Ripley, Oklahoma. Today I'm going to show you how to make fabric shoestrings. So these are just fun. You can change them out and make all different designs for your shoes. We're going to start out with an 1/8 yard of fabric. Typical shoestrings are 45 inches and the width of fabric is 45 inches. So you shouldn't be able to make a regular shoestring out of 1/8 yard width of fabric. So you're going to start out by just squaring up your 1/8 yard. Then you're going to cut a 1.5 inch strip for each shoestring. Now, if you need shoestrings that are a little bit longer, you may have to piece your shoestrings, which is no big deal. Just sew onto the end of the shoestring, and everything else is the same. So once you get your two 1.5 inch strips cut, you'll want to trim the selvage off your ends. Because you're going to fold your ends under, I typically just trim off about 1/4 of an inch, or what is starting to fray on the end of my selvage, and that way it still gives me plenty of shoestring. Now once you get your frayed ends trimmed off, you're going to start ironing. And what I typically do is I take my shoestring and I fold under the selvage 1/4 of an inch. Now you're going to take that and you're going to use your iron. I like to use steam. It makes them very crisp and clean. And once you get your ends folded and ironed down, then you're ready to fold your shoestrings. Now, I have some ready here. What I've done is fold my shoestring in half, and I've ironed and steam pressed it all the way down. And so you have a nice crisp shoestring. The next thing I would do is take your shoestring and open it up, and you're going to fold each of your ends into the center of the shoestring. Now, whenever you've done that, you'll go back and you'll press and steam that so it'll be crisp and clean and ready to sew. I have that done. Whenever you finish that, you have a nice crisp shoestring that's ready to sew. Now, whenever I start sewing, I will make sure that my needle stays right on the fold over so that whenever you're finished, your whole shoestring is sewn together. Here is the finished shoestring, and here is the finished project in a shoe, and you can do all kinds of different fun colors and change up your shoestrings. Thank you for this tutorial.